Okay.
my God, yeah, this is sharp as a blade. Wow.
We're live.
So you want to say where we are?
Sure.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, hello world.
Yes.
We are at Ollantaytambo, which is in the Sacred Valley of Peru, outside of Cusco. And we're with, of course, Nassim Haramein. And we're standing on top of a very large hill, and we're approximately 12,000 feet above sea level. And we have this beautiful wall for you to look at.
Yeah. Made of between 40 to 70 ton blocks?
Yeah, 40 to 70 ton blocks.
Okay.
They originally perfectly fit together, but because of an ancient earthquake, they're slightly pulled apart. And now Jamie's going to show you where the quarry is. It's the top of that mountain peak. Geologists have proven that that is the quarry for these stones.
So it's very far away. And so what's the altitude up there?
Probably 15,000 feet.
Right.
And the trail that goes to the quarry does not go all the way to the quarry. It disappears after 2/3. And there's still blocks up there too that are at the bottom. You see that? Actually, you see the scree field?
You want to show the valley, right? Before it would have had to go down the valley from the peak, all the way down the valley, across the river. Right? There's a river at the bottom of the valley, then across the valley, and then back up all the way up to here to get fitted. And then when it was fitted, if you come back here, then when it was fitted, it was fitted perfectly, right? Now there's little cracks, right?
Yeah.
Because they budge with earthquakes.
Sure.
There's these blocks tumbled all over the place here, so something horrendous must have happened over here.
Exactly, and
Right.
also in terms of detail, look at the bottom and you look at those little stones that are in place. That was the Inca effort to stabilize the structure. So they found it damaged, and in order to maintain its integrity of what was left, they shoved little blocks in like that.
Yeah, so that's vastly different. That is Inca repairs, and this is megalithic, pre-cataclysmic
Exactly.
stuff that survived, but clearly a lot of the stuff tumbled over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll see as we go down, we'll see multi-ton blocks as we go down, and around the corner, if we can do that.
And also just look at this fluting here. Look at the curve on these stones
Right.
and the way that it's
almost
fluted.
fused together.
Yeah, almost fused together. Perfect.
Every little notch.
And then as well, there's some
design.
design on the stone. Right, very smooth.
Yeah, that's an Inca period Chicana, because you can see the weathering here. It's not the same as here.
As here. Okay, so that was Inca's
Yeah, it's an Inca
carving
icon.
icon on the stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's in relief,
Yeah.
it's in relief. Perhaps the Chicana, because you see the Chicana in Hopi imagery as well, and you also see it in Lakota imagery, and you also have a similar design pattern in some Celtic imagery.
Yeah, well, you
which
see it as
suggests-
well in the Mayan, right? The Unaku
Yep.
has this same design on the
inside,
outside.
yeah.
But look at these lines. Look at these lines. Look how perfect that is. Perfectly straight. You cannot do that with chisels, right? You can't make a line. Come over here. Can you see how clean this is? Right? This is very, very, similar to like a tool, like a saw, like a diamond saw going through a granite block, making these perfect cuts. This is not from somebody going at it with a chisel, never mind like a bronze or copper chisel.
Show them on this edge too, where you can literally almost cut your finger on this edge. It's so sharp. And Brian said there are actually some locations where you can cut your finger.
can.
It's so sharp.
I mean, this is crazy. When you put your finger in here, And you feel how smooth it is in there?
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's like glass in here, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There, listen to one other guy. There is one broke.
We're doing.
I didn't.
So if we go around the corner here,
Surrounding the quarry, it's far, but it's not far away.
We're also, by the way, I know.
okay, we're gonna turn
Talking
the
to
corner.
We're also in a place where there's other massive stones all around us,
Oh,
not
yeah.
just these ones,
Prepare.
with other exactly precise rectangular blocks.
Oh my God! Look how smooth this is. Oh my God! This is amazing. It's great that it budged from the earthquakes because you can actually get your hand in there and see how straight and smooth that is. It's insane, right? It's beautiful. And then, you know, to associate somebody building like this with the people that built like this, you know, that's just not reasonable. Just not. And the fact that people get PhDs in archaeology doing that kind of crap, that's ridiculous, folks. People out there, get real, okay? This is not the same shit, bro. Like, this is not this, right? Like, this was repair of what was found before, clearly. Sorry, I get a little intense about that, but after 30 years of trying to like send a message through the academic structure, you know, that like it's time for a different story, folks. You can't just throw everything with the bath and the baby and everything in the same pot and say, oh yeah, it's just all Inca. Just can't be. Like, Incas didn't take stones from 15,000 feet and bring them down the valley like 50-ton boulders and then match them like they were cut on a mill.
And here's a keystone cut. See this T shape?
Oh yeah.
Now that's so smooth it feels machined. But the keystone cuts are always on a horizontal surface, not on a vertical. So this was originally turned 90 degrees, but shoved back into place here. That's it. And also the smoothness of it is really quite amazing.
So there might have been a metal clip that connected the two?
Oh yeah, and actually, that's a discovery that one of our group just made. That again, I've been here 85 times probably, but it's because guests come who have a different perspective.
Yeah.
They show me things I've never seen before, so I want to show you something that's really interesting. So the conventional story of these, the different shapes of them, you find them in Egypt, you find them in Turkey, you find them in India, you find them all over the place, in megalithic structures, is that this would be a bronze clamp, and that would be for holding the two stones together for an earthquake, but that's really stupid, because all it would take is just a bit of a tremor, and it would go boing.
Boing, yeah.
If you wanted it to lock, it would have to be angled,
Right.
and then you pour it into place, and then it can't move.
Right.
But it's more likely, because this is an energetic stone, and that these megalithic structures were vibrating and moving energy, that this was, they tried to get the stones as perfectly fit together as possible, but this enhanced it, because then the energy moves through the stone, then through the metal.
Like a circuit.
Exactly.
It would connect the circuit.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Awesome.
this shape too,
Yeah.
this is the kind, there are different shapes and styles of these keystone cuts, but this kind like that, you can't make a piece out of metal and make it fit, because that would take like forever.
Right.
So this is evidence that this was poured in place,
Right.
12,000 feet above sea level, which is it's very difficult to get metal to melt it, you know, the higher altitude.
Right.
And you'll see the same at Tiwanaku, which is 13,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at Tiwanaku, what's interesting is the Tiwanaku culture were a Bronze Age culture.
Right.
Because they stole all of these off the megalithic structure and repounded them and made knives out of them.
I see. That's where they got the bronze.
Yeah. And maybe the Inca too.
Yeah, and maybe the Inca too.
Compare this with this.
Look at these tumbled blocks over here.
Oh yeah.
Right, of course, this is different.
Again, partially in the ground. So this is not a stone waiting to come up and be put into place. It was blown out of the wall.
Yeah.
there's some even bigger ones which are down that way, which they call the tired stones. They say they never made it to the location. It's more likely they were thrown into the valley floor.
Are there traces of war then?
So,
Fights and wars?
no.
This is natural.
Yeah, so clearly pre-cataclysmic, and then the Inca came across it, came across all these terraces, all in altitude. I mean, look at all these terraces. And they renovated the lower terraces. But you can see, like, the lines are across all of the terrain everywhere. Okay, you're talking billions of tons of material would have had to be moved, right? To be able to do that, okay? Millions and millions of people would have been required to do that. So I just don't think it was the Incas.
Well, and it's good that we're in this location, because this is really weird. If you stand on top of that mountain in the back, there's a little sun temple, and you look down on this part of the valley.
Yep.
Follow this line like that, straight line this way. Imagine this line is straight going this way, and then there's a diagonal line. There's a diagonal line that way.
Okay.
See, like
Okay.
straight through there,
Yeah.
and then you see this square here, like going through 1, 2, 3, like 3 fields that way.
Yeah.
And then this way.
Yeah.
If you look at it from there,
Yeah.
it's a 3-dimensional pyramid without a capstone.
Wow.
Really?
There's a book you can get that shows it. It's like,
Wow.
but we just happen to be here, so I wanted to show that.
Yeah.
To you.
Well, you know, it just looks a lot more like something with very advanced capabilities came here and terraformed this whole region. You know, moved massive amount of materials, built massive temples, clearly, and then something happened, large cataclysm, and you know, the Incas eventually, maybe thousands of years later, came across it, and then renovated the lower regions. I mean, if you look right across the valley there, you get a good example. You can see these terraces down there have been renovated by the Incas, right? And used probably for agriculture by the Incas.
Well, it's actually being used to this day.
To this day.
See the corn growing?
Yeah, exactly. So it's being used for agriculture to this day. But, you know, the terracing that was happening in altitude everywhere else, they didn't touch that because they didn't have the capability to go up there and start renovating all that stuff. So that must be much older, and it might have been terraformed for other purposes that we don't know or that we don't understand yet.
Did you guys know the quarry?
All these mountains are very steep, and in quarries, when you want to get things out, then you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks everybody. Excuse my rumble.